Well, a neighbourhood has been left petrified after chilling vision has emerged of a gang of 8 young offenders allegedly breaking into a woman's house in Brisbane. Despite the owner spending more than $30,000 on extensive security measures to feel safe in her home, she was shocked to see the youths get into her garage with complete ease. Experts now warn this is just one of many examples that show these offenders know what they're doing and they just don't care. One of those experts is former Queensland Police detective and criminologist Terry Goldsworthy. Good morning, Terry. Well, what are we talking here? It's not one, not two, it's gangs now. How did we get to this point?
Yeah, look, it is. And, you know, these incidents aren't unusual. My niece is a young woman in her 20s with 3 kids under 6. And on Saturday, not far from that location, she had a group of 4 armed thugs with balaclavas armed with golf clubs walk down brazenly past her security lighting, her CCTV cameras, and try and smash their way into their house. So we know that the last official government report told us that reported crime for property offences and person offences is up 15%. And we've got the highest crime rate in 2003 for 20 years in Queensland. So this has been a long time coming. There's an Auditor General report came out last week and squarely put the blame on the current Queensland government for the situation we find ourselves in now.
Geez, they look like rats scurrying away there, don't they, in that vision? Can I ask you this? Because we spoke about it recently on the show. Police are doing everything they can to arrest them, but then they're getting let off on bail. It's a big problem, isn't it? I feel like the youths themselves understand that that's what's going to happen. They'll get a slap on the wrist and they'll be out again to do it the next night.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, the police are putting resources into this. Although I must say it's concerning some comments from the Police Commissioner up here last month where he said there was no youth crime crisis. I would disagree with him vehemently there, and I think most of the Queensland population would too. In terms of the youth offenders, the problem we have is the serious repeat offenders, and they're the ones you're talking about offending whilst on bail. They've gone from 442 in 2019 to last year we had 728 of them. So they are the core group who are committing 50% of youth crime. And the crimes they're committing are the ones that we're seeing the footage of right now. They represent 18% of overall offenders, but they commit 55% of our robberies, our break-and-enters and stolen vehicles. And we seem to have this problem that the courts don't like to keep them in. One of the reasons for that may be the fact that we have nowhere to keep them. I mean, we're now using police watch houses in Queensland to hold these people because the youth facilities are operating at about 25% over capacity, according to the Auditor General.
It's a big problem. We need to find a